Hey there! Today we're going to be taking a look at Playmobil number 71088, the Christmas Baking Advent Calendar. This was released on September 2nd of this year. It's been rather interesting. It started off retailing at 49 and then Amazon dropped it down to 24, which is when I picked it up. Of course, I was using, the free gift cards I get from doing surveys. And they dropped it down to 20. On Prime, it went down to $16, and on for the Black Friday sale. And then on Cyber, and then it dropped again to 12. And then on Cyber Monday, it started crawling back up to 16.32. And when I checked a couple minutes ago, it was at $34. Still a lot of fun, and these do generally go up in value as the year progresses. So looking at the front of the package, uh, right away we notice that there are cookie cutters and things involved there in the upper right-hand corner. The rest of the scene looks like we've got one of those lovely cardboard display backdrops that they like to include, sort of a mini diorama there. The interior of a house and a little bit of the outside. And we can see it looks like a typical kitchen with mom and a kid doing some baking. And outside, it looks like we've got another new Santa, a very small sled, a couple of toys, boy back there with some snowballs, and the snowman that looks almost identical to the one from 70188, the Christmas Toy Store Advent Calendar from 2019. We do see a couple of parcels here on the sled. Those look like the cardboard fold-up variety. Looks like Santa's got his naughty list in his hand. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back of the box. Unlike a lot of previous years, they've only got a few items from the calendar displayed here, but they want to draw your attention to the fact that there are cookie cutters involved, as this is a baking advent calendar. The front of the insert, in addition to the numbered compartments, we've got a nice fir tree. We've got some Christmas stars, a nice little house with some smoke rising from the chimney, and Santa with looks like 3 or 6 tiny reindeer. Don't know. Beautiful full moon. Attached to the back of the insert is a plastic bag with the two folded up pieces of the cardboard backdrop and the instruction booklet. Here we can see the two pieces of the backdrop, the smaller piece containing what looks like part of the building, and the larger containing the backdrop itself and the base. On the back of the insert, we have what appears to be some other neighboring houses and what could possibly be, it's missing a steeple, but it does indeed look like a church. Lovely starry night and additional fir trees. Now, like with most of these advent calendars that Playmobil puts out, if you look closely, there is an area to be punched out towards the top, the back of the insert, where you can actually hang this on a wall and get it out of your way if you plan on displaying the rest of it. All right, so here is day number 1. Oh, the plastic bags inside apparently are a new material, and these do appear to be recyclable, which is always very important. So the first figure we have here looks to be Mom with an apron that Jerry is apparently using for some nefarious purposes. Okay. Day 2, we appear to have the cookie cutters themselves. We've got what looks to be Santa and a Christmas angel and an elf. And this ingenious little press thing so that after you cut the cookies out using the cookie cutters, you can then stamp little Playmobil faces on them. It would have been really awesome if there was a cookie recipe included, but you'll have to dig up an old family recipe or perhaps use Google to find something appropriate to suit your needs. You could even go so far as to using that salt dough that you can make Christmas ornaments out of. They work and act like cookies, but you definitely do not want to eat them. They take paint really nice, but they are kind of heavy on a tree, so you probably want to make them thin. But I'm sure you can find another video on that someplace else. Day 3. Day 3 appears to be the island of a kitchen with a lot of nice counter space and some storage. So that appears to be a place where you can keep some of these utensils and things. after you've used them for whatever you're going to do. Photographs, probably in my case. Day 4, we have a mixer, and it comes with a couple of attachments. That's kind of cool. Day 5, we have 3 mixing bowls. I suppose you could use them as a hat if you really wanted to, like maybe a kid's hat also. Day 6, we apparently have the man himself with his naughty list. This Santa has a different beard from previous years. He's got the fur trim on the collar. He's got the buttons, and the sleeves on the jacket appear to be furrier than the normal fur sleeves that you see that Santa normally has. Day 7, we have a cookie recipe that we cannot read, and a nice centerpiece consisting of some candles and bows and things. Day 8, we appear to have a child in a child's, I wouldn't really call that an apron. It doesn't hang low enough. I guess a shirt protector, something, a smock perhaps, with some cake decorating tools and a stool that will allow them to reach the top of the counter. Day 9 looks like something, geez, it looks like a monster face. Wow, okay. So it is a double oven with storage drawers. That's good. Day 10, it looks like we've got some eggs and what appears to be a couple of bags of flour, possibly. Day 11, we have the utensils themselves. A rolling pin, of course, is mandatory, as is the spatula and the mixer, but I don't know why a meat tenderizer would fit here. Maybe you can use it for making beef jerky or something later. I don't know. Day 12, it appears to be some kind of peanut brittle or some like light colored fudge or something, but it appears to have some decorations on the top, almost like cookies, but there's a big piece missing already. Jerry, did you eat that? Day 13, it would appear that Santa's sled is 1 horsepower. It is a pony. They show the reindeer on the box, but on the front of the box you see that the pony has to do all of the heavy lifting in this scenario. Day 14, we've got a child with some snowballs. The packaging and everything says that there should be 4 snowballs. I got 5. Another useful kid here. Day 15, a snowman, and as already mentioned, it is identical to the one from 70188, the Christmas Toy Store Advent Calendar from 2019. In this case, this one happens to be carrying a very useful snow shovel. Apparently, there were some older body types for these snowmen, but this is the only one that I've ever seen myself. Day 16 finds us with not 1, but 2 apparent rabbits of Caerbannog, although I don't recall any Python Pictures Limited licensing information on this package. Maybe they're just normal rabbits after all. Day 17 finds us with more cooking ingredients. It appears that we have some strawberry preserves, some milk, and a couple of other items that are not clearly labeled. Day 18 appears to be a rack of completed cookies and a handy tray for carrying them about. Day 19 appears to be the mini sled as pulled by this jackass. Day 20. This is not the regular Gong Show contestant from the 70s, the unknown comic. It is, in fact, Santa's gift bag and some letters to Santa. Day 21, Jerry is attacked by 2 festive T-Rexes. Actually, these are the fold-up cardboard packages that are the 2 gifts that we saw in Santa's sleigh in the beginning of the front of the box. These are almost identical to the ones from the Christmas carry case back in 2019. Day 22, an assortment of items to go into Santa's bag. We have a remote control tank with the controller and what looks to be a karaoke microphone. Day 23, we have some very upset squirrels. Jerry, please stop. Jerry, just leave the squirrels alone. Thank you. Day 24, we have the final day in the Advent calendar. This is a flocked Christmas tree. Number of decorations. I really like the light blue and purple motif chosen for this year's tree. Well, there we have it, the 71088 Christmas Baking Advent Calendar from Playmobil, released just this year. If there's anything that you'd like to add, please drop me a note in the comments. We've got lots of really cool Playmobil available in our eBay store, Jerry's Junk Drawer. As always, Jerry's Junk Drawer is conveniently located 60 miles south of Phoenix in beautiful historic Fort Stinkin' Desert. Open noon to midnight on the 6th Tuesday of every month, excluding national and regional holidays, or visit our eBay store, Jerry's Junk Drawer. Thank you for watching, and thank you for encouraging my behavior.